Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, sat sri akal, salam alaikum. I'm very confident all of you are thriving in euphoria there because so am I, and we are reflecting each other, right? We are cosmic one, higher consciousness, all connected, transmitting signals every moment, frequency wise, we are so connected. And yeah, it's a topic I wanted to talk about partnerships, and especially this one I'm focusing on romantic dynamic, right? Love between couples. It can be any gender, it can be same sex, doesn't matter. We are focusing on love relationships, romantic relationships. It can be marriage, it can be boyfriend girlfriend, it can be live-in relationship, whatever you take it as it resonates with you. So before we go into it, let's do a small meditation of, as I have mentioned, we must start with this. And as we are doing it for the couple today, talk about that. Let's do a small masculine and feminine integration merge, internal masculine and feminine merge, right? Because you are your first companion, then you reflect that with another. So let's do that for a shorter period. Om Namah Shakti Shivaya. 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 I think I can learn how to do other kind of prayers also, right? Like how to do read Quran or the mass in church, and otherwise all kind of thing. Probably I'm not a religious person. I'm very highly spiritual, though. Yeah, I don't believe. I think religion is one thing that I connect with, which is humanity. We are all same higher consciousness, right? However, let's come to the partnership that we were talking about. So it's a very long thing. I can talk about it because I have learned it so much about it all over again and again and again, seeing so many dynamics and people coming to me discussing about their partnership matters. And I understand why these things comes to me, because I myself have been healing my connection with my soulmate by becoming me, by myself, by my own companion. So, however, we'll come to the topic today. What I wanted to talk about is how can we have a healthy, a balanced, happy, and a harmonious, and healthy, I mentioned, and a balanced connection, okay, with our partner. It can be anything. As I mentioned, it can be marriage, it can be lovers, girlfriend, boyfriends, whatever you call it, or a live-in relationship. It's all about partnership, right? In romantic dynamic. That's what we are covering in this topic. How can we have a healthy and balanced and harmonious relationship? Sorry, no relationship, connection. That's what I have transformed myself to. Relationship cut off, connections, yes, in every area of my life. So whatever that we're talking about. So what are there are a few brief points I just wanted to, I'll just tell the points today, and a little bit brief, and you take it as it resonates with you, because listen to your intuition, and then if there is any question you can write it to me. I'll talk about it in a separate video. So first topic is what I wanted to say. First important point to a healthy connection with, and a balanced connection with your partner, is to meditate together. Either you meet once in a week, either you meet every day, either you are living together, or however, or you are in different countries, you are long distance and you do video chats and calls. Make sure at least you meditate every time you both connect. At least for 3 to 5 minutes you must meditate. whatever. It is going to really, really, really make your connection long lasting, very happy, very healthy, very balanced, because it really detoxifies every energies that is blocking your connection or in between your connection, because we are absorbing a lot of energies from everywhere. Either we go to work, meet friends and family, so many karmas, right? So between both of you, there shouldn't be any other energies. Third energy should not be there. It's you, your partner, your source, your higher self, and your partner's higher self. It should be only these energies that should be present in the connection every day, every time. So you got to do a small meditation together every time you connect. If you are not connecting on a regular basis, even you can, while you are doing a meditation, you can hold them in your vision. Or if you are not talking or you have problems, doesn't matter, just sit and hold them in your vision while doing a meditation that really heals and detoxifies and cleanses all the toxins that is between both of you, right? Second of all, if you are living together, it's good. If you're not living together, different places, that's fine. But if you're living together or you're meeting together, you're meeting each other once in a while, or in the same city you are, whatever, make sure you engage in some physical activity together. Either it's stretching, either it's yoga, either it's dance, either it's running, swimming, playing badminton, tennis, whatever you like to do, right? Make sure some physical activity, you both move together. That will really, really, really what I was saying, elevate the creative energies between both of you. It will bring both of you more closure as the masculine and the feminine energy. Whatever body you are in, it can be same gender, sex also. We all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. So to balance that energy, the motion of the energy, we got to also engage in creative and physical movements together that will actually elevate the vibrations of the couple, of both of your energies together. It will integrate it and balance it out, right? So it's very much important. A mental exercise, mental activity, that is mental and spiritual and emotional activity, which is your meditation, and a physical activity to release all the toxins and elevate your creative life force together as a couple. And this is very, very important that you understand both of your likes and interests, okay? First, in your process of your connection, make sure that you share things what you like about each other. Observe and understand. It's not about the person has to tell, I like this. When they do something, either they take you for a movie, or they take you for a play, or they take you for a dinner date, you understand that. You observe again and again, you observe what the person likes to do, or somebody wants to cook, or somebody takes you for a run, anything, or watch a match. So you observe, right, what your partner likes, and then you learn about it and make sure you plan such kind of activities with your partner time to time. You might not like watching sports, but your partner like watching sports. Sometimes you plan that maybe once in a week, something like that. You watch a sport with them and you plan an activity, surprise them and do something like that, and they will do it. They will reflect back the same thing, but it starts with you. So it's like when you are also engaging in your partner's interest and likes, it will really, really bring both of you, the intimacy becomes more, the bond becomes more stronger. They will really, really appreciate how much invested and giving in you are to this connection, and they will do the same with you. But you are not to expect that, but you do it and have faith that yes, it will reflect back. But everything that is given out is always coming back, even if it doesn't come sometimes the same time, but it does come back in a bigger way. That's how law of attraction works. So make sure that you observe, you understand, you learn about your partner's interests and engage with them once in a while in such activities that they like. And that has to be, anything. It can be maybe cooking a meal together, or just cleaning the house together if your partner likes to clean, or they like to clean their car or whatever. You do it with them. It's really nice. It brings both of you so close, right? And you understand so much about the thing which you never knew. You learn something new, and then they see that how much interested you are in knowing them and in being investing into that connection. So that's the third one: meditation, physical activity, and engaging in activities, interests of each other. And the fourth one, what I want to talk about is community service. Some of the community service, whatever you like or they like or you both like, do it together. Either going and teaching kids, either going to a hospital and meeting patients, staying there, talking to them, or going to a temple and praying or fasting together and cleaning the temple. Whatever you like to do, you are going to church and doing some community service, or whatever you can pick, or going to a kennel or whatever, animal rescue. You spend the day sometime with the animals and feed them, pet them, or you go do gardening, cleaning of the beaches, whatever, wherever you stay. Anything that belongs to the public service, the community, or senior citizen places where do you call that vridhashram, right? So you go to that places and together spend a day and do something there together. Whatever you both like to do, pick your service based thing, your cause, and then both of you engage together. It will really increase the connection, improves the connection between both of you. It will bring both of you so closer, and you will know, because the connection has to be developed each day. There has to be development. It can't be routine. So then the love, the romance, the intensity, the passion dies. It really gets out of, and then there is resentment, there is burden, baggage. It becomes all boring, right? Let's not go there. So you understand, pick one community service. You keep changing it, doesn't matter, whatever you like. So do it, some community service together, and the next is self-care thing. Like if your partner likes to how they pamper themselves, how do they like to take care of themselves, some things that they like to do, which, like, they want to travel, solo travel, or they want to go out with friends once in a week, or I mentioned that is interest, that is hobby. What I mentioned, like hobby matlab, they like to do it time to time, like playing or watching TV, or cleaning their car. It's like a routine thing which they like to do. That is a different thing. What I say, this is a different thing I'm saying, which I'm saying. It's a bird coming on my face and watching me. I know, who are you? So whatever. So what I was talking about, the next one. Okay, so understand something which your partner is passionate about. Like they like to travel, go see the world, they like to write a blog, or go on motivation speaking sessions, or something which they are passionate, and it is also related to their life or their profession. It can be anything, right? Other than the routine thing, that is a different thing. I said, like playing cricket or watching TV or cooking a meal or whatever they like to do, you can plan it for them and do it together. But this is different. I'm saying this is something they're really passionate about, or they like to, that can be shopping also, that you do with them. That's the routine thing I'm saying. This is something which your partner like to do sometimes, like take a break and go out with their friends, or just travel alone, or whatever they like to do. You would know. That's why you must understand and learn about your partner more, and do it for them, and you stay out of it. plan it for them and you stay out of it. Like plan a date of for them with their friends, or give them a holiday, or give them a spa if they like to pamper themselves, or alone or with their friends, whatever they liked, how they enjoy doing it. Give them that space, send them, encourage them to do their self-care, to see their self-worth, and you stay out of it. Give them that time to reflect, that time to, that space to have their own personal what you should say, own personal following of their passion, or following their interests or their calling. Give them that space to go and do something. So then that will I think that will really bring a lot of mutual respect between each other, because that really strengthens. Respect is very important in a connection, right? And when you give that time and space and you do something for them like that, and it is really nice. Really, it can be anything. Maybe somebody likes to take their parents out on a holiday or a day outing, and they are not able to do because of many things, or the parents are somewhere else. So plan a holiday for them with their parents, or a day outing with them, or a visit there, and you stay out of it. Let them engage in something what they like to do with themselves and with their surrounding their people. Give them that space. Give them, encourage them. Even if they don't do it, you encourage them. Don't push them, but yes, if they say, oh, I want to do it later, fine, but do it. Make sure you encourage them to do it, because they would really feel good when they will follow their instinct. They will do something what they like to do. Maybe they were just procrastinating, thinking that there is so much to be looked after here, or their profession. Give them that opportunity, and you encourage them and surprise them with something like that. If they are not doing it, you do it for them, and then send them, chalo jao. So whatever, something like that. And another thing, I think you're noting down the points or not. Another thing is, please, I won't say please, but yes, it would be really nice if you gain some interest in learning about your partner's profession. It becomes so easier. Like if your partner is an engineer, and the way they work, what kind of presentations they do, what are their schedules, how do they, what is their process, the system they follow, and all of that, right? Try to eventually, slowly, one step at a time, to learn things about their process of doing their work, and then you see how you can add value to their professional process or system or life. Whatever. Like I'm a writer. If I have a partner, if my partner takes interest in what I write, and how do I sit and write? What is the time I take, and what's my process of doing my writing, and add some value to it. And whether they read and tell me, okay, let me read your writing, and let me add, if you want something, I can add to it, or I can give a perspective to it, or sometime if you need my help, you can tell me, I can write it for you. Whatever, how you would know, your instinct will tell you. But first, take some interest and know about their work, their professional life, and see how you can add value there in their professional path, their journey. That will really bring both of you so closure, and who knows, you might become partners, professional partners too. And I really want to do that with my partner, because I would really like when me and my partner can do that, and take our business or our ideas to a next level. And it is not mandatory, but when that's there, it really adds so much value, makes life so easy, because you're really interested in knowing what they do, they're really interested in knowing what do you do, how do you do. You get to know each other so better, and you become best friends, after that. So do that. And the last but not the least, I would recommend everybody, please go on playful dates. You must, either it's your 20, either you're 30, or you're 40 or 50, 60, 70, doesn't matter. Either you have 10 children, doesn't matter. Make sure that you go on, both of you, only both of you, go on dates frequently, every week or 3 days or like that. It can be just a date for a walk, it can be a date for just a meal, it can be a date of cooking a meal together, it can be just a date of going to some exhibition or doing some coloring, or just go watch a play or a movie, whatever. But make sure you just go on a day outing or a long drive, whatever, but make sure very frequently you both get that time to go on dates and just do nothing but relax and speak. You might be speaking in silence also most of the time, but share, connect, with each other. It is very, very important that you both communicate. The communication has to be very transparent and clear, and and the nature of the communication has to be like sharing, not like and listen to each other and understand where is this coming from, the person, where they are, how they feel, how they perceive, what are they talking about. Observe and learn. It's so good to have both of your own time, other than your family dates. That's different, but whatever. Even if you are in different countries, make sure that you travel to each other in shorter period of months and have your own personal time. Separate from your calls or whatever, doesn't matter, but still go on physical, both of you, personal, intimate dates. Make sure you have that time for yourself, and it has to be physical. It is very much important because our physical self has to connect with each other. The energies must be integrated along with our mental, spiritual, emotional, and social, all of the environmental connection that we bring into each other's space, right? This is how, if discuss, this time of talking, communication, and going and having your own time, sort out a lot of unresolved things that you have in your head also. It gives an opportunity. And if you cannot talk about something, write a letter to them and go on a date and give them that letter, and then let them read and then express their perception later or in the same moment, whatever they take time. So you must have all these things doing in your connection to have it a very long lasting, healthy, balanced, and harmonious connection, and have no expectation from each other. Become best friends and partners and guides, and of course romantic dynamic. It has to be, it really brings you guys more closer. And this is what I wanted to share. And before I say das Vidania, I'm sending healing energies to all of you. Please accept it with grace and gratitude. I wish you all the best. Keep thriving in euphoria and love and light.